I feel like I gotta do a countdown.
Well, it is recording you. Hi, everybody.
Aloha.
This will be, I think, the second video that we have uploaded on the YouTube channel and have created a link for you. We're just sitting here.
Husking hemp seeds.
Yeah.
Which are surprisingly prickly, like a little cactus or something.
They are. And the reason for doing this is because, well, let me just show you a handful of these seeds, if you will. I mean, not a handful either, but just a couple of them. You can grind these up and then make hemp milk. And I have about, I don't know, no, I have more than that. I have other places too. I have maybe about 10 to 12 plants growing right now. And it's canaf, it's tropical hemp. And yeah, so I'm creating abundance. It's the milk that I drink the most, hemp milk. It's my favorite milk. And so rather than spending $5.25 for a quart of it every other day.
Yeah, and it's made with all these preservatives and stuff to keep it fresh.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I drive to the store, right? That's 20 minutes. So here's 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same time process. But only now I have more time to make more money or to spend the money that I didn't spend on this.
Exactly.
So,
and then we were talking about the fact of working in the lawn or on the yard and how that actually seems to stretch time. It seems like you have more time. It's amazing what I can get done in the yard in one day. And if I got in a car, like a fraction of the stuff that I accomplished when I actually driving around.
Exactly.
Doing things.
So yeah, we're playing with time, if you will, and we are saving money, but creating an even healthier product for yourself.
Because we're touching it, right? Our love and intention is going into every seed, which was, it went into every seed when it was planted as well. And then it's all been processed by us, so we know what went into it. Yeah. Whereas when you go and get food or milk somewhere else, it could have been processed by someone who's really grumpy and angry
and well, they're obviously putting preservatives in it. Yeah. And just that alone is enough for me to say, okay, if I can do this. So right now, I just created enough seeds. Well, with one more, I will have created enough seeds to make a quart of milk.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. And so with what I was just going to say is with anywhere from 10 to 15 plants, and you're rotationally planting too, instead of planting all at once. You plant 5, and then a month later you plant another 5, and then a month later you plant another 5. And at all times, you'll have 15 producing seeds. Yep. And you just keep every month plant 5. And, then they'll eventually start to shift. But you've always got 5 new ones.
Blooming, something coming up.
Yeah.
Which is where I kind of learned where I learned about that first was rotational grazing. Mm-hmm. How the animals can eat plants in one spot and fertilize. And then you go in there, and then you plant, and then all these other plants that have already been harvested, the animals have now moved to eat that and turn the earth, and it's the cycle, it's the system, this ecosystem, this eco-cycle.
Yeah.
That's constantly being repeated.
Exactly. So that's what we got going on here. We're making our own hemp milk. We're showing you the process from growth to seed husk. But the main part of this video is we are in day 1 of our 60 days of bliss and 60 days of, well, I guess we're going to figure out what it's actually called.
Healing, bliss, intentions.
60 days of something. Yeah. And the day 1 is, well, you've got to make a list for your
60 days of something.
Yeah, you got to figure out what your path is, what your healing is about, and what you need. You got to gather your tool.
Which we're finding we need to get different and more tools.
So let's start there.
Okay.
So we need money. Well, we're gonna do a money spell. Money spell on Monday. Let's say Monday. Okay. So that we know that we're going to do on Monday. So if you'd like to join us in the money spell, send me a private message or send Hope a private message that you would like to privately join our money spell, and we will set that up for you and all of us, because that's also part of this healing. Is it's open.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to heal just as much as I want myself to heal.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit selfish part is the more energy, the more likely these things are to manifest. So if we all work together and share our ideas on what we want to create, the more energy there is to create it.
Well said. Very well said. I couldn't have said that one better. So the money spell. Okay, we know we're going to want to do that. That's Monday. So what are the things that we need? Well, I want to show you all how to make the Korean natural farming fermentations. And then, of course, what are those used for? And how do we apply them? Well, we need a sprayer.
Yes.
So the sprayer that I need, or that I want, is $550.
Okay.
So I'm going to write that there. And in order to carry that around easily, I want one of those little rider kind of, what did you call those? Red Rider wagons? Yeah.
You need like a little wagon for it.
Red Rider wagon. Okay.
Well, and alongside the wagon situation, we need wheels.
Well, it comes back.
Yeah, but I mean like a truck.
Oh,
like
well,
a truck wheels.
We need a truck. That's
Yes.
for sure. We have one now, which is what we'll be using until we can get the flatbed. So that's also it. Hey, if you need something more better than what you got, go for it. Be appreciative of what you have, absolutely, but don't hold back because you think you have something. If you want the best, get the best. You deserve it. And I want a flatbed truck for the bees. That way we can just throw the boxes much easier on and off. It makes a big difference when here we go with time and space again. So we need a new truck, and we're gonna manifest a flatbed specifically.
Flatbed. Yeah, it just makes things a little bit faster too, a little bit easier. And as we stretch time and space, it's also nice to ease into things. So this makes things easier, so we can stretch time and space even farther.
So we're not going to make you endure this entire list that we're making. We're going to draw this to a close now. And as you see, the bees are very excited about this. They're buzzing us in the video. So that's a big part of this. I want to create healing for the bees. So that's what we're going to do the rest of our time, or not the rest of our time today, but some of our time today. We're going to do this while I have some frames thawing out so that we can work a hive. I need to pull about 6 to 9 more frames of honey to extract today. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work one hive, maybe 2, and then we're going to do some extracting. But for now, we're going to spend probably another 20 minutes or so on this list. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for joining us on this mission. And like I said, money spell on Monday. Send us either Hope or me a private message on how you can get involved with that. You got anything else to add in this close?
No, I'm just excited to create this with other people, and it doesn't have to look like anything. It's just 60 days of whatever it is that you want to accomplish, or I want to accomplish, or you, and we can do it all together.
So thanks for joining us in this blissful healing.